So Formula One, so
Yep.
you gave Formula One almost the same kind of perch as well. I mean, Formula One, for those who think that it's all drive to survive and this excitement around these American events has been here forever. The truth is, it was hard to find on Sundays.
Yes.
Right?
Well, it was hard to find in the U.S. television marketplace because it was not always on. But the real problem was the races were on at different times around the world. The interesting thing is when we put it on Speed Channel, we saw that the races did 40,000 viewers no matter what time they were on, midnight, 3 a.m.,
Just a
6
passionate
p.m.
following.
Just an awesomely passionate following. And we focused a lot on it, but we could never really grow it to a really sustainable level because there weren't any races in the U.S. until the last couple of years. So I left Fox 11 years ago. So I didn't see the growth of it, but it was, going to an event was an event. I mean, they were just wildly popular events, and bringing races to the U.S. really has positioned the racing concept in a very, very aggressive way. The Miami race, I don't know if you went to the Miami race.
No, I wasn't there.
Everybody I talked to went to that race.
Yes, they did. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't go, but everybody
right.
I knew went to that race.
Yeah, Miami, and now the fervor around Las Vegas, and of course Austin, which has now already been established
And
now.
we're talking about New York now too.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, and there's it's been fascinating to see that kind of passion. Do you attribute it to, given the fact that there are no American drivers, do you attribute it to what Netflix did?
Well, a piece of it, but the ownership of the Formula One is now an American company. It's owned by Liberty Media.
Liberty Media, right?
And they're an American company, and they're focused on it. They know how to market, and they know how to build these businesses. So you could argue that it wasn't really run as a business in the past. It was run as kind of a hobby. The Ecclestone sold it to a private equity company in Europe, so it was still Eurocentric. It's owned by an American company now.
Right.
And I think that has a lot to do with it. Plus, the Netflix Drive to Survive has helped it somewhat, for sure.
And Stefano Domenicali said on this program that they would kind of come to, when the races were in America, they would come to America and they would leave, and there would be no further connection with the American public.
Right.
But now there's a sustained voice that's here in the marketplace.
Because it's an American, owned by an American company now, which is a big difference.
Right.
And the Netflix piece, obviously.